put a couple hundred miles on this, and so far I'm okay with the sound. I haven't figured out my fueling problem, but one thing I've noticed that as I go riding and I get off the bike, this entire air is covered in fiberglass. For all I know, I'm covered in fiberglass too. I just don't see it, but yeah, this is a real shitty muffler. So I'm looking to repack it. I got some stuff loaded, ready to go, but I plan on modifying some of the sound too. But let's see how. I'm gonna try to get some video of what it sounds like before the repack. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, I got a dB killer installed in there somewhere. I've been messing around with some stuff, and well, I got it apart, just like anything else. Rivets, I don't know, they're not aluminum, they're not great steel, they're just like a really soft steel, but not important. So the construction's like any other muffler you would expect. You got your core welded into the back end, fiberglass, and you got your body. I don't think you'll be able to see in there, but towards the bottom there's like the aluminum end. It looks like they did seal it with some black RTV. Hopefully you can see the rubber or RTV sealant sticking out. And smack in the middle I have a quiet core or a dB killer. I had to kind of trim, cut, but it fits and it does give me the sound I'm looking for. But back to the rest of the muffler. As my suspicions were, this thing is wrapped with what appears to be a decent fiberglass. At first I thought it was just like brown fiberglass you found in your house, but it was wrapped. This has not been cut or split, but if you look inside, if you can see, let's see, you can see where it's just blown out. I think I have one layer of fiberglass left, and you can kind of see how thick it used to be, where the core used to rest. But yeah, this is all blown out. Looking at this material, doesn't look much different than my Fly brand, but to prevent some of that fiberglass just wash away, I also got some stainless steel screen, which should hopefully help. Core is definitely not stainless. It is ferrous. Checked with the magnet. It's welded inside. Still a pretty good construction. The way it's put together. I was thinking about drilling out some of these holes, maybe kind of deepen the sound, but looking at a bunch of videos, these holes look way bigger than what FMF was using. I don't have a measurement or a dimension, but they definitely look bigger, so I don't think I'll be modifying that. I did want to make those holes bigger, but that's too much work. Get into putting it back together. For reference, the core is 11 inches long. Screen, 12 and a half maybe? That should be good enough. Well, it ain't pretty, but I got it on, and I got the mesh in there. I ended up having to cut it about in half, but it was just too hard to wrangle and get it on there, get the fiberglass. From the looks of things, the Fly, I guess 5002 might be a little too thin. May not be enough material, but hey, this is low budget. The fiberglass really is. I've had better. It's really like cotton candy. It's real tender. I really wish I'd gotten something with a mat so it stays in one piece, but after some wrestling and some taping, I got it to go together and should just slip in from the looks of things. One of the things that's bothered me since I started this, I don't know if you can tell, this pipe that goes into the muffler is not round, and this is, let's see, measurement isn't important, but you can see. Yeah, so I'm going to try to get some squeezy clamps. Try to see if I can round that off a little bit. There's my squeezy clamp. Trying to overcorrect. Let's see. Nope. I'm gonna keep trying to do this off camera. Hopefully it works. Well, I got it all buttoned up. Use a little RTV between the parts of the muffler, and since this thing I couldn't get it perfectly round, got it better, but still use some RTV to seal that up. Not a big deal. I don't know if you saw the FMF muffler or sticker that makes it an official FMF muffler. Let's start it out. This is a cold start. Don't know if you can tell the difference, but to me it does sound a little better. It's not the sound I'd prefer. I did have a FMF on my WR250X and it sounded so much lower and so much better, but hey man, what the heck? I'm cheap. Alright, this is with the Modify It Quiet Core removed. It's definitely a little throatier, a lot louder. Okay, hope you enjoyed.